Anyways, I got it all ready to go. I also went and changed my oil and I got that done. Got everything back together. Now what I gotta do is fill it up with antifreeze, but you know, you gotta believe your lines. So like I showed in our video before, mine doesn't have that little bleeding bolt that goes right here. So the way I do it, I usually just fill my hoses first before I fill the receiver. But this time I won't go ahead and from that. Just try to put it as high as you can, you know, that way the water runs down, and then unhook one of these hoses. Because if you don't have that little bleeding thing, you know, mine doesn't. So I'm sure there's some of your other doesn't have it. So I just unhook this. That will let the air out. Like I said, you can also fill your hoses out here as much as you can. Then put it in, don't put that in, and fill that up. Lift there or put as high as you can, and then slowly let the air come out of this. That's how I do it anyways. For now, I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna keep filling it up until that one starts leaking. Then we go from there. Let's see how many it takes. I already put one in. And I'm using some of these anyways for the Europa cars. At least that's what I think. Actually, no. It says, oh yeah, there's my Land Rover right there. Right there. It has all kinds of stuff. It has the USA, and I believe, I don't know, Japan maybe, UK, France, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I don't know the rest of the flags. Italia, I'm assuming. Canada, I know that. I know these two for sure, USA and Canada, and the UK. I know that one, but I don't know the rest. I'm sure this is Italia. I don't know. Whatever, it don't matter. Put it back in. Let me know whenever you see a leak coming from that hose right there, please. Appreciate that. There you go. Thank you. No, I would've. I didn't see this. Put it in. I mean, if you have an extra two hands, that would be great. That way, one is filling it up and you are here letting air out. But in my case, I only have two hands, so I have to do it this way, you know? Come on, pay attention, pay attention. Back right here, then slowly put it out. I had all the air coming out, which sounds good. Oh, oh, oh. Easy now, easy. Seems like it doesn't have any more air, but just to be sure, you know, gonna do a little more. I have to hide my napkins, my paper towels, because the wind is pretty crazy today. And it's so expensive, so I put every single drop that I can get out of it, you know? Everything went out. Damn gas is $4. And you know Land Rovers, They don't like cheap gas. You haven't, you know. How do you call it? They are, I don't know the word for it. Creída in Spanish. In English is, I don't know. I come up with one in a minute, I'm sure. See how much I have there. Do a little more. Fancy, I guess. Khaki, I don't know. Whatever, don't matter, you know. Once you don't see no air coming out, only antifreeze, it should be good to go. And I think I got it right there. So just gonna put this back in it. Come on, baby. And there it is. Now we just gotta put this back in place. Get rid of this. And be careful with the line back here, because this one likes to twist. And the bottom one likes to break. So you gotta go very easy. And it should go right in place right there. Right with the lid where I don't make more mess than I already made. This empty, take it out. It goes back in there. And then you just push it out. There you go. And that's it. And then make sure the line is twisted and it looks okay. Good enough anyway. Forward check. And we're right where we're supposed to be. Perfect. I wasn't even trying to do that. Let's right on it. Nice. Oh, there it is. And just like that, that's how you bleed your cooling system. Or at least that's how I do it. You know, everybody does it different. Have their own ways, I guess. Like I said, you know, Land Rovers, they have this little bleeding thing right here, and this one doesn't. It broke on me a few years ago, and it don't matter to me. I do it like that all the time. I need to replace these hoses eventually. This one, the heater core, pretty much all of it. I have some. I just don't want to replace one and leave the rest like that, you know. Which I should have went go ahead and done it anyways. But if you watch my videos or the last videos that I post, I didn't change the lifter in it. So I'm planning on doing this summer as soon as I can get a backup car or another car, that way I can use it for work while I'm working on this one. But I also gotta change the head gasket on the other Land Rover. Maybe I can keep that one back on the road before I take this one apart again. And I was told to put helicals on it, but that I got two bolts that I can torque because the block is stripped. They told me to use that. I wanna give it a shot before I sell it. It has 116,000 miles in it. I just hit 16. It was 115,000. So I wanna fix it. But this one has almost 300 already, and this one's still going, and that one already messed up. Anyways, my point is, I'm gonna try to do what they told me to do and see if I can get it going. You know, I mean, like I said, I ain't no mechanic. Man, the wind is crazy. Just keep blowing the camera away. Anyways, like I said, I'm learning as I go. Like when I got this one, it had a lot of issues. But I fixed it. I got it back on the road, and since then I have a few issues there. You know, like radiator, steering pump, things like that, brakes. Of course, I had to replace the head gasket before Christmas. I wanted this one to make it to the winter, which right now is like 78 degrees weather, so she made it. but I don't want her to make it. Not that I want her to stop there. That was just, that's what I say, you know. You can go through the whole summer, that will be great too, but I think I'm gonna have to change that lifter because it's not so good. It's knocking that lifter. I should have replaced it right then, but I didn't. Because I wasn't sure, you know, for my first time doing it. I'm actually shocked that I actually done it. That's why on these videos that I make is not to show you what actually it is, but it's not professional, you know what I'm saying? It's just to kind of tell you that you can do it if you want to. So I didn't know nothing about changing head gaskets, intake, or any of that stuff. I know how to change brakes, oil, but that's about it, sparks. So I went and done the head gasket and I done pretty good for my first time. I mean, this thing runs a little better than what I did before. Like I said, I didn't change the lifters because I didn't have enough confidence on me. But now I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that as soon as I get the other one going, and we go from there. That's what the point of these videos is. Show you that you can do it. You don't have to have a shop or anything like that. I do it on my driveway. I mean, you see where I live. I'm sure you see the background. That tells you where I live. I do it right here. And so far, I have kept this one going. I got this done with 100 and I believe 14,000 miles. That's when I got this one, and it's almost 300,000. And like I said, I have a few issues along the way, but I fixed it. I had to replace the windshield, the back window twice, the driving window once. I done a few things to it. That's why I named it the Black Cat, la Gatita Negra, because she dies on me and I keep bringing it back to life. That's where I came up with that name. And she's gonna keep on going. So I added a winch too. That was when it was snowing, just in case, you know, because I got stuck a few times because the traction control is still messed up. I haven't been able to figure that out, but I will. I will. One step at a time, you know. You're gonna do it all at once. I'm gonna get there. So that's it. That's all I gotta do for today. Wanna give it a shot and see what it does. And I'll also